What's going on, everyone? This is D with Steadfast Fit Life. You're watching video 10 of my 2024 weight loss transformation. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I recommend going to video 1 that you can get some more information as far as why I'm doing this challenge or weight loss transformation. You can also see my highs and lows for the past 10 weeks. So check that out, like and subscribe. But let's do our recap. So week 9, we were weighing in at 273.4 pounds at the start of week 9. We were also trying to get our bearings for 75 hard. Proud to say that the past week I have committed to completing 75 hard, and we're currently on day 17, which means that for the past 17 days I've committed to doing 2 workouts. One of those workouts has to be outside, drinking a gallon of water, sticking to a diet, reading 10 pages of a nonfiction book, and taking a progress photo daily. So one thing that has been really helpful as I continue on the 75 hard is that I'm plugged into a group in which we hold one another accountable, we encourage one another. If you're interested in doing 75 hard in the future, leave a comment below so I can get you plugged into that group the next time that we decide to run through 75 hard. It's truly been life-changing, and the support has just been just beyond what I anticipated, and I didn't know how much I needed that support for something of this magnitude, because it is hard. I could have done 75 soft, but I really wanted to lock in for this part of my weight loss journey. So that's what's been going on since start of February. Failed, picked back up. So now we're on day 17. So week 9, start of week 10. We are currently sitting at 269 pounds, which means that I've lost 4.4 pounds from week 9 to start of week 10. Now, I want to talk about the significance, importance about going from 279 to 269 pounds. Because the 260 pound weight has, let's say it's been the source of some disappointment and struggle with me the past 5 years. And yes, let me say it again, the last 5 years. From 2019 to now, I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've been under 260 pounds. And while there are some folks who may benefit from being at that weight for whatever reason, that is a unhealthy weight for me. And it's been, like I said, this source of struggle. So let me take you back to 2019, because I remember the day in which I realized that I was over 260 pounds. It was in December, and it was that week I had a lot going on. I just remember getting on the scale. I was probably 262, 263 pounds, if I recall correctly. But I remember later on that same week, I had a holiday party that I attended. And while I was putting on my work shirt, or it's not my work shirt, but the shirt that I wanted to wear to the party, it didn't fit the way that it had fit previously. And that's because within a 2 to 3 month span, I gained a a significant amount of weight. And I was upset, to be honest. As a matter of fact, I ended up crying because I was embarrassed. I felt like I let myself down, that I just kind of just let myself go, because I went from probably 240, actually not even that, probably maybe 230, 240, all the way up to 260. Because in 2018, 2019, around that time, I was kind of maintaining a weight between 220 and 240 pounds, roughly. I was kind of teeter-tottering back and forth. And then 2019, my weight started to just significantly increase. And since then, I have been, stuck, if you will, between 262 and like 267 pounds. Now, let me say that the reason why that happened is because I was not taking care of myself. I was eating well beyond what I needed to. Although I was active, I would lift weights, play basketball, I would even run or walk to some extent. I was not tracking my calories. I was consuming more alcohol than what I have in the past year or so. It just wasn't a good time for me. So being back into the 269 weight it's a relief, and I'm thankful that I've been able to really lock in and lose the weight these past 10 weeks, but I know that there's still work that needs to get done. So for the month of March, as I lock in, I'm really going to be focused on the mission ahead, because this is where I have historically fallen. And there's some folks have maybe health issues to where they can't lose or gain weight without medical consultant or going to doctor intervention. That is not the case for me. The only reason why I teeter-totter back and forth in between that 262 and 267 weight is because I was lazy, I was unmotivated, and I did not care about myself the way that I do now. So we're entering into a time in which I need to be super focused on the goal at hand. So for from week 10 to week 11, we're going to continue doing what I did the past week. We're going to continue on 75 hard, hit our calorie goals, continue to work out, just really continue to take care of myself. And before I know it, I'm going to be at 259 pounds and 249, 239, all the way down to 187. And I'm really breaking this down into small increments. So if I can lose 10 pounds, who say I can't lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50, 60, 70? Because what I know is that it took me 10 weeks to go from 279 plus to 269. So I just need to do this 80 more weeks on average, that is. That's not my plan, but if I just do what I did the past 10 weeks, 80 more weeks, I'll be at my goal. My plan is to get there sooner, but just think of it like that. If you have a big lofty goal, you need to break it down into bite-sized pieces. So although I've lost 10 pounds, I am thankful. I am just thankful for the relief. There's still a lot of work to do, and I am not going to focus too much on my accomplishments to where I decide to celebrate, especially with food, pizza, cake, cookies, and I take my eyes off of the journey that lies ahead. So we can pat ourselves on the back, but we still have to keep pushing forward. There is a eternal battle that I'm dealing with that I'm going to overcome. I didn't say that I'm trying to, like, no, this is something that I am going to overcome. It's just going to take time, it's going to take focus, and we are going to get the job done. So, also, I mentioned a couple videos ago that I would talk a little bit more about my running plan, running strategy. I probably, I have to do minimum of three cardio sessions a week for my training plan. This upcoming Saturday, I have my first half marathon, and I have never even ran 13.1 miles before. But however, I've been doing a training plan, and that's where we're at. It's marathon weekend, this upcoming weekend. So I'll have some results on how I did week 11. So as the weather starts getting nicer, starts getting warmer out, I'll be doing a few more races. So I may mention that here or there. Or if you guys like that content, I might be able to share it. We'll see. But yeah, just continue to lock in. So thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hope everyone has a blessed week. Thank you.